Hey everybody, Asher here, and welcome to a channel update for the latter part of the year 2022, starting off with an important announcement for an event that is going to be running between the channel and the channel's Discord, link available in the description, as well as the address here on the screen, not that you can click it. That announcement is as follows. Asher Game Club, apply directly to the forehead, I guess. This is going to be the first rolling event for the channel's Discord, and how it works is actually based off of a friend's Discord that I was on before, and I really liked how it went, so I thought I'd try it here. Is that we as a community come together for just trying to nominate some games that might be interesting that you want to see some other people play, and just kind of riff, talking back and forth about it. It can be something very simple. It can be something old. The requirements really are just a few fold. More details are on it on the Discord, but long story short, it needs to be something that is inexpensive or freely available. That way that anyone that's on the Discord is not going to have a problem of access to it, and also something that doesn't contain content that would be channel inappropriate. That's because at least my goal here is to take what's been nominated by Asher Game Club stuff and turn it into at least a few videos for you all, just so you all can see my thoughts, and I encourage you all to do the same. Like I said, it's just a way to sort of talk about games in kind of a different avenue than just, hey, look at this crap that I've thrown on the channel here. So let's go ahead and move towards talking about the crap that's on the channel here, because you may have noticed as the summer of 2022 rolled around, things got a little hard. I kind of consider the summer to be the rubber band summer, and not from the Urban Dictionary definition, but actually from just work did its own thing where it decided to make up for 2 years of lost time. And I know a lot of you all who are employed have kind of gone through similar things in your own jobs at some point, and that meant that my schedule kind of went out the window. So I haven't been able to put videos out as frequently as I like, but I still am enjoying the series that I'm doing here. So, I mean, it's a little ironic that I'm recording this right now in between time periods where work has pissed me off just a few minutes ago, and work is going to be pissing me off later this afternoon. But that's just part of life right now. But that's why you're not seeing me, actually my bright smiling face on here, playing along live with the game footage that I've put up here, as I tend to do on the channel. But this game is Farthest Frontier. It was recently released earlier in August in early access by the same developer as Grim Fandango. Please tell me I said that right. Oh no, it's Grim Dawn. I gotta cut in here at the end. It's not Grim Fandango, that's LucasArts. Crate Entertainment is the developer, and Grim Dawn is the game that they're previously well known for. It is a really good game, a kind of follow-up colony builder. One of the questions that I ask myself even is, what happened to Banished? Well, think about this as like Banished, but from a AAA developer. So that's very, very exciting. By the way, Banished did not die, it was just finished. That's your answer there. But talking about this game, that's nice. Like I said, I recommend it. Let's talk about the series that are currently going on in the channel too. First off, Starsector. As I've said before, this is kind of an evergreen series for the channel. And when I say that, I mean it's something that, at least from the YouTube metrics and everything, people look for Starsector and get directed to my channel. So as long as I still enjoy playing it, then I'm going to keep running through the series. And I've made it very clear in the current Dark Force series that I'm doing what my goals are. But in case you've missed it, my goals to win the series is pretty much to bring peace and sort of coerce the other factions to stop fighting each other. That's a big ask, and you can see we're already up to episode 70, and it is going to be going on for a while longer. I do know what my plan is for the next series. I'm not planning on doing 2 concurrent Starsector series at the same time. I've done that previously before. It gets to be a lot of a mental block. Really much the only thing that would derail this at this point is some kind of surprise 1.0 release, but I don't know if anyone's expecting that from Starsector, but you never know. Fractal Softworks keeps their cards close to the chest. But I do have plans. I know what I'm kind of going for the next one, but I really want to focus on finishing up this series, because at least my previous 2 Starsector series, I kind of got to a soft end instead of a full conclusion. The other series is one that I wasn't expecting to go on for as long as it has so far, Wartales, which really speaks to how fun the game is. It's like Battle Brothers Plus at this point, and I think it serves very well to remind everybody that this was originally part of a series that I was going to be kind of make a rolling, recurring thing called Early Access Revisited, and then now we're on episode what? So I do see kind of a light at the end of the tunnel, and I don't mean that as a bad thing. It's just that I've eaten up a lot of the content that is available in Wartales. I could go through and try to do every nitty gritty little thing, but I feel that I've done most of what I can do, and if I do revisit the game, it is going to be on a higher difficulty, so that's a plus. But I will add that there are some other games that I previously played in early access that I wouldn't mind returning to here, and I definitely am open to y'all suggestions as well. So this is kind of the layout for where I think I'm going at some point. Wartales will eventually pull off to the side, and we will put another game up there. It could be Kerbal Space Program too, if that's the case. I'm not expecting any imminent news on that either. But for other stuff on the channel, like I said, my goal is kind of to have one or two main series going on at the same time. I do want to get back into streaming, but I've learned through especially the past few months where there's a lot of sleep deprivation that my best time to carve out where I have free time for streaming is at night, and it's at night when I really should be sleeping. So I have to watch my health first. And that's really kind of one of the things that's been going on with this channel is that I do have family that I take care of and I value them very highly. That priority has to be number one. I do have my work that is very important, not just because I'm trying to help other people that if they can't count on me, who can they count on? But also because it like pays bills and stuff. So I have to take care of that. And then that kind of leaves out what time do I have left for hobbies and interests and everything. Now, I'll tell you, you can partially blame some of the recent sort of slower channel update stuff on these two books by Liu Cixin. I think I pronounced that wrong, but I tried. Cixin. The Three Body Problem and the Dark Forest. They are excellent books. I'm about to hopefully get the third book in the series very soon. And yeah, it's been a pleasant surprise. Reading is something that I got away from in 2021, and I'm glad to be back to it. There are some other things that I do want to do on the channel. I haven't forgotten about some of the stuff I was wondering about Godot versus my own sort of writing project versus learning pixel art versus actually honestly thinking about just recording some readings of short stories and stuff that I really enjoy just so that my kids or somebody out there has my voice reading something in case they need it somewhere down the line. So those are all things potentially for the future. But I also look at some of these, I wouldn't call them promises, but ideas that I threw out there. And then I look at the calendar and it's already, at least at the time this video is posting, September of 2022. And it kind of freaks me out that the year's blown by. But I do appreciate you all being here. Once again, it takes a lot of patience, I know, for you all to just wonder like, well, is a content creator I like going to upload today? And I appreciate you all reaching out, seeing how I'm doing, things like that. I'm kind of going insane, but that's kind of been the modus operandi of my life for the past while. So I appreciate you all's comments, feedback, criticisms, because you know what? I'd rather hear from you all than not. And good Lord, some of the recent Starsector stuff is a factory of what the hell are you doing? But I'm having a good time. I hope you are too. I look forward to seeing where the next few months go, as long as it doesn't drive me insane first. But once again, this is Channel Update. Look on the Discord. Link is in the description. I hope to see you all there. Asher Game Club is going to be starting pretty much once I put this video up here. We'll have a nomination phase, probably give a few weeks for playtime, depending on how people do. And then it's going to be a very casual thing. So if it looks like it needs to run longer, it runs longer. If it looks like we just need to move on to another game, we just move on to another game. It's fine. It's a community building exercise. We'll call it that. So Asher Game Club at a Discord in a description down below. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your continued support. See you all soon.